why is every youngster I know I done seen around here be bumping your shit, dog, on a regular?
That's right. They gritters. If you're a hustler, you gotta bump me.
That's right.
It's Rich the Factory, dig. I represent Kansas City, dig, both sides of the water. Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas. You dig? What you got in that sack?
You want that?
Right now I'm working on this well store, well clothing, you know, music, juice bar. You know, it's like the juice bar have like the healthy drinks, you know, some energy drinks, different drinks, some, you know, healthy, some not as healthy as others, but you know, everybody got a cheat day, so, you know, just good things, you know, when you're in the store, you can have you a drink or whatever. And got the well clothing, that's my brand. I've been playing with it for a few years, about a decade, but it just, you know, we've been taking baby steps with it. We're finna. It's a couple ways you can get the music, or the clothes, or whatever you need, shoes, you know, the well ones, anything with the well on it. You can. This is for out of state. For all my guys out of state, you know, all the hustlers, you know, women, you know, all my guys. The way you get this music out of state is, I got an app on the way. We got the app on the way. Stay tuned, I'll update you on that. And also, we'll ship directly from the store. So we will have footage of, you know, like live videos of what we have on, you know, in stock at that time. And as we load it up to the internet and stuff like that, you'll be able to, you know, see what you like, order it, and we ship it out. That's how you get all the well stuff, you know, the drinks, the well energy drinks. That's how you.
What's poppin', KC? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? We back with another fire one, man. I was expecting to get to the house and see it was trashed and junk, but this person actually seemed to have a little bit of respect for me, which I kindly appreciate that. This house is not that bad. We can step in there and show y'all a little something, but I think we got something a little bit more important for y'all that y'all might enjoy a little better. Come on, man. In Kansas City, it's a lot of legends. We got known legends, we got false legends. We got people who just calling themselves a legend. But this is a real legend right here. And I see a lot of y'all keep asking for the Rich the Factor, the Felix Mitchell, the Rich the Factor, the Felix Mitchell. Well, wait no more, damn it. Because we here with it. We here with the legend himself, man. We here. Are y'all here? Oh, Jizzle, oh, Jizzle.
Your new tenant.
Was popping. My God, man.
Tenant, man.
Y'all seeing it firsthand for yourself, man. I don't want this shit right here to get in your way. This in your way, bro?
Yeah, it was dropping down just a little bit, but it's nothing, man.
KC Tenants, KC Tenants is a landlord's nightmare. We out there with the picket signs, the bull with the horns, man. You gotta grab life by the horns, man.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to him though, man. You know this was a well-anticipated, well-anticipated interview, OG. So I know YouTube be tripping about the cussing, so I might have just cussed in there. I'm sorry, forgive me. I'll probably bleep it out, but this is a real legend right here, man. And I don't think y'all understand like how much of a legend he is to Kansas City himself. Like, if you don't mind introducing yourself, let the world know who we sitting here with right now.
Man, Felix Mitchell, the billionaire, young fiddle thief. you know, that's who it is. Absolutely.
That's what's popping.
Appreciate the intro too, my man.
Oh, yeah, ain't no question. You really an OG, like a real legend in my eyes. I ain't gonna
Right
lie to you.
on,
I know
right
the city
bro.
respect it too.
Right on, appreciate it.
For sure. So do your name ever get brought up, and do it get mixed in with the chatter with the drug kingpin, Felix Mitchell?
Yeah, a lot. Matter of fact, you know, the handle when I went out to Cali, you know, when me and Cuz went out there and we was cutting the album and all of that, that's what they was always saying, man. But he was still alive at the time.
Right.
You know, he's like, man, from the 6 9 miles and all, you know, like, oh yeah, well, I'm from 816, you know, the show me state.
Okay.
You know, the Midwest.
Something they sleep on.
Yeah. So we have to put them up on it. They always get it confused with Kansas, but them is our brothers over there too. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. Hey, like they say, man, stay dangerous. Them guys is very dangerous over there, and they got plugs and a lot of that. Like they say, the name of the smoke, K-Town. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know,
Big facts.
a lot of people they don't realize.
But y'all rubbed elbows with them before a lot of us in Kansas City ever got to. Rich and Felix was over there building bridges for us to even, you know what's over there. But I did an interview with AGT and was it Wyandotte too?
Yeah, AGT's in Wyandotte, yeah.
Yeah.
Argentina. Okay, I did two
that's
parts
South
of Kansas. I
Wyandotte.
just remember I did two parts of Kansas though, and they definitely speak highly of you and
over
Rich,
there.
man.
Yeah. I love them guys over there. KCK, Crime Dot, you know, like you say, Argentine.
For
You know,
sure.
they went all the way to Top City, you know what I'm saying? And Wichita, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
All up and through there, you know, my peoples.
So, what inspired you to choose the Felix Mitchell name?
Well, the thing was, I was actually, when I was going to cut the album, I was kind of like on the run. You know what I'm saying? You know, this was before 9/11 and all of that, so I had to board the plane, so I had to have, so I was like, okay, that came to me, you know, so, and that's what we ran.
Okay.
So I boarded the plane, got my ID, and once that was stamped, that's what it had to be, you know, so.
Okay. So when did you start rapping and why? What made you want to rap?
Well, Cuz actually put me up on the music, you know.
When you say Cuz, who is?
Yeah,
Because you know, it's a lot of slick people out there.
Yeah. So Rich, he the one that put me up on the music. He the one that was like, man, because I was on the streets, I was grinding it out, and he was like, man, I can't have this for my little Cuz. You know, I can't see him. You know, I see he's in it deep.
Right.
You know, so it was like a diversion. So the rap was actually a diversion for me. Okay. You know, and it still is because it turned out to be that same thing for so many others.
That's crazy. I ain't even look at it like that. I probably should have started rapping myself, OG. People be telling me to try it. I just ain't never tried to sit down and actually write on like let my voice sound on beats and all that type of shit. But that's crazy. I didn't know that. So what is, for the people that don't know you and for the sleepers out there that sleep, shout out to y'all, because I love all my supporters all across the world for sure. But who is Rich the Factor to you, and what's our relation?
Oh, that's my big cuz, you know, and my first cuz. So we like brothers, and he's also my mentor, you know. So he's one that's groomed me, you know, and like I say, he inspired me in a lot of ways, you know, and he always, like people say, stay dangerous. He always encouraged me to play it safe, and I guess he was something like a bridle for me. Like he would rein me in because he seen how, you know, the energy that I had and how active I was. Right. So he was like, man, this ain't necessarily for him. It's something better for him. And I'm like, no, this is what I want. He's like, man, you don't want this smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Are y'all still close to this day?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what's up. That answered a lot of y'all questions. A lot of y'all been making sure that I get that through to brother, man. We got it through to him. Y'all know him and Rich the Factor still solid, like peas in a pod, man. Definitely, like day one. Man, listen, as a kid, hearing him say that, man, that was just crazy. Like, my nigga Fee, he the one with him. Y'all know what song I'm talking about too, but we ain't gonna get it all that, because brother living a different lifestyle now, you know. But Man, if y'all not woke to his old music, y'all better go wake up. For real. Go replay that. Go spam them old tracks. Do you receive royalties and stuff from your music with him?
Yeah.
That's dope.
And,
That's dope.
and so the thing is like when you hear the music today, you know, and then versus yesterday, you know, and then at that time, like this is stuff that we was really active, live and doing.
Right.
But the cameras was prohibited. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do cameras. You know what I'm saying? Because it was too much.
I didn't think we was gonna get him on here, y'all, but we got him on here. He said he in a newer day and age. He said, forget them cameras.
Yeah.
Let's pop it, little broski. So we here. We here, man. That's facts though. That's definitely a major key.
Absolutely.
Back then, that was not allowed.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? It's something that you gotta, you know, a lot of the OG, excuse me, they gotta, you know, warm over to this idea of the everything being visual, you know. But because the first time everybody, they put their stories in the book, you have to buy that story. You have to buy it and read it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm real big on literacy. And that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? That's where you got your visual from, the book. So then from the book, they will make the movies. Other people will make the movies based on what they got out of the book, out of the script. So everything is written. And that's why I always encourage these guys and remind these guys, man, you gotta read, man. Right. You gotta read.
Big facts. Big facts. So my grandpa used to always tell me that they used to have a saying that said, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because they lazy.
That. That's crazy.
And the poverty level is based on the education level. The education, that threshold, you know. And when you see high crime areas and you see a lot of poverty and all of that, you see a lot of low education as well. You know what I'm saying? Low budget. They don't have, and see, having literacy is one thing, but then having financial literacy is something else. So that's another level of the game. Like they say, it's levels and layers. It's layers. You know what I'm saying? Shit is cloaked up under other things. Just like these bags. You don't know what's in these bags. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Things be cloaked. So you put things, you bag it up, you know, and that's how it's like divide and conquer. This is how you organize, and then you can handle it, you can deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That was game right there for y'all, man. Hidden gems. Let's see who's gonna find it.
Yeah.
Big facts, man. Major respect. So how did MFR start and who was on the original roster? MFR, for the people that don't know, Major Factor Records.
Yeah. Real quick, I mean, you know what I'm saying, that's a whole movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just real quick, you know, cause he went down to
Rich
Frisco.
Factor.
Yeah, Rich the Factor. I keep calling because I'm always talking personal. I'm thinking I'm talking to family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Rich, he went down there, hollered at JT, the bigger figure. He was the guy. He was the nigga at that time.
Shout out JT. We don't know what you're going through right now, but shout out JT
He
for
always
sure.
on top. The Figaro, you know, he had game tight. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So he had the stuff. He was putting out Master P. He was the producer. He was the hot guy. He was like the Scott Storch.
So
you know
JT really put out Master P?
No, he didn't put him out.
Yep.
But yeah, now that the Ghetto's Trying to Kill Me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the one that JT did a lot of production on. That's the one because before that, you know, I think he had Mama's Bad Boy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That was like his first one. And that's when he had the guy with the KC Parker dead on the ground and stuff. And people's like, man, who is this nigga? Got a nigga from KC laid down. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I say, he went out there, all at the Figaro, got established his stuff, got all his paperwork, got everything in order, came back to the town, you know, and was like, hey, this is the new thing. This is the new dope game. You know what I'm saying?
Which was what?
Music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At this time, they were still selling cassette tapes. You know what I'm saying? CDs hadn't even hit the scene yet. You know what I'm saying? So it was still records and cassettes.
Right.
You know, they still had tapes. So you had the only artists in the town. You had Pure Dope, you had 7 Miles, you had DNA, the Down North Assassins, you know, and I think around the time, I think you probably had the Road Dogg Villains come around that time, but it was 7 Miles, Pure Dope, and DNA was the ones who had tapes, who was cutting albums at the time. You had DJ Fresh, who was making those Fresh tapes, you know, those mixtapes, you know, and then
Well, y'all was
57th Street
legends.
RDV, Road Dogg Villains, they came, you know, and, you know, we showed up around the same time, you know.
So have you ever worked with Tech Nine or no?
No, I ain't never done no music with Tech, but we done shows together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I think the last show that we had did was the Sprint Center with Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, you know, and that was at the Sprint. That was years ago.
Are y'all hearing this? Just make sure y'all turn the volume up then, or press rewind or something, because this is hidden. I ain't know that.
And
I ain't
probably
know
like
that.
one of the earliest shows we did, you know, was with MC8.
Yeah.
And this was at the Party House, like on 31st and Gillum or something like
For
that.
the ones that's probably
You know
sleep
what
on
I'm
who
saying?
MCA
And
is,
RBL.
I'm gonna put
And MC8.
I'm gonna add
Some help.
Damn, when they do that shit.
Who got some snaps on the petrol? Who got some snaps on the petrol?
My motherfucking
Y'all
pocket
niggas
hurt.
broke in them up, slanging all that shit in the hood, and y'all ain't got no motherfucking money.
We'll get you
I'ma
back.
fuck, pump my shit.
clip and show y'all who MC8 is. That's the one from Menace to Society that was arguing with O-Dog in the car.
Yeah.
MC8 was the driver.
Yeah.
But I'm
And
a
RBL Posse, don't give me no Bama weed. And I like blue wire on my shoulder and all of that.
I'm gonna put them clips here so y'all can see what that is, man.
Yeah.
No cap. That's legendary, bro. I did not know y'all was with them back then. That's crazy.
So
That's
we
crazy.
was collaborating, so we had did that show. So that's who was on the playbill. It was Tech Nine. It was Pole Position, which was Rich the Factor, Young Feet, you know, and Slicks, as you asked, who was in the beginning at the camp.
Yeah.
Slicks got you, but he was Slicks 50 at the time. This was before Boy Big. You had Russian Roulette before Rush Border, you know, and yeah, no, of course you got Tommy Gunn, T and Twine, you know, Tommy Gunn, and so they was on the roster, you know, but they was also under Swell L's umbrella.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
Swell L was doing something. So at that time, there was a few different people who was pumping things out. Also, Romeo Ronell, he was doing stuff like that. Barbershop Records. You know what I'm saying? So Barbershop Records with Romeo Ronell. And Velvet Cardi. So as I think about it, it was quite a few people who was doing some stuff. You had Velvet Cardi, you know, and we probably had a few more.
So when JT tapped in, where did it take y'all's adventure to?
JT, he was our producer, and basically, really,
You knew that?
Really, he was one of the initial producers / engineers, and we had cut that album, but the album never got released because the album, all the music got lost. You know what I'm saying? So it was music. You had music way before Felix Mitchell, before Funkin' with the Sweet Peas, before you know. You had music before that, you know, and what Meal Ticket, you had music before that, a whole album, you know, but you don't get it, you know what I'm saying, because the shit got lost, you know what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
But it's still somewhere, you know.
Somebody find that, boy, that would be $1 million album, a multi-million dollar album right there by itself.
It's still somewhere. It was on a DAT tape, and it's still somewhere.
Man, you know, if we know JT like we know JT, you know he got it somewhere on top.
Yeah.
He keeps everything.
That was
on
back
top.
when
Shout out
niggas still
JT, the
had-
bigger figure.
Had reel to reel. When I was doing reel to reel, and you had to do your takes, you couldn't just cut in and all of that. You had to do the real. So everything that you spit, you really had to be spitting that. There wasn't no punching in or nothing.
Right.
You know.
That's
But
crazy.
I agree, the sound, the punch-ins does create a different sound.
Have you made music in this new era with the punch-in method?
Yeah, I've done it with
You
the
just don't
punch-in.
really like it for real, huh?
Well, I've learned how to utilize it. you know, and I learned how to adapt. See, we was doing ad-libs way back then. We was doing ad-libs and metaphors, right? But they wouldn't let us on the radio because of the ad-libs. You know what I'm saying? But now, this is what they do. Ad-libs and metaphors all day. You know? But then nobody had a metaphor game like Mr. C, you know, from RBL Posse, you know what I'm saying? But but when it comes to doing music in this new age and recording, it's a style of recording. It's your recording style, you know, and you know, I just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy recording and I have fun with it. You know, but engineers, you really gotta have an engineer that understands your style of recording and how you like your voice to be.
So where did you grow up at in Kansas City, and like what was your era, like the 70s, the 80s, the 90s? Like where was your era where you feel like it was your prime, where you jumped off the porch and this is okay, here go young feet, I'm not putting my feet in the sand. 80s? Yeah,
it was probably around, it was in the 80s.
Which part of Kansas City?
So north side. Well, I'm from the north side, but I went out south. We moved out south. So I had two different dynamics, and those two different sides of town didn't meet because I moved all the way out to 67. And so down north to 67 was considered 39th Street.
Right.
To people out there. They considered down north 39th Street. And so that's why Rich had to clarify it's like 18th to the View, you know. But also shout out to the 24th Street hustlers. You know, can't leave them guys out. That's still north side too. But I grew up on the north side, but I was also on the south side, but I was also in Midtown. So I guess that what added to my dynamic and made me so, you know, able to move around the city the way I did. You know, because guys down north didn't go out south, and the guys out south didn't go down north, and the guys in the 30s, they was their own monster. You know what I'm saying? Just like the 50s and the 60s, the 80s, you know what I'm saying? So different sections of the town had their own different, you know, had their own different style and way.
When you say that, so that
just like Armor didn't belong to nobody.
Right.
And that was like a renegade territory. And
Right.
if you could go over there on Armor, and that's where my guys from 43rd Bushwire and all of them, they was, so that's why Armor will make you tough. If you can hustle over on Armor, you know. So different parts of the city, different pockets got they, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know.
Facts. That's facts. I ain't gonna lie to you, but this question wasn't even a part of our itinerary. But I'm curious though. So how do you feel about the new gangs? Because you know, after your time came the 5H dudes, which clicked up all them parts that you was just talking about. Clicked up the 50s, 12th Street.
Yeah, sides that wouldn't,
side.
you know what I'm saying? Sides that wouldn't normally.
Right.
I think it's a good thing that gangs collaborate, because when gangs collaborate, that means that they're not killing each other, right? But the other part of that, because there's side effects to everything.
Right.
So now you got a bigger rivalry. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You get a bigger rivalry. So because everybody who didn't like these two guys, now it's two groups and then they get the band in together like Cardi B say, my ops clicking up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So they get the clicking up. But the thing is, it's about structure. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's very important to have structure. And when you had leadership, it was safe because people couldn't just step out and make a move. But when you got guys in these secret huddles and stuff, and they forming their own gangs, and then they calling their own shots, and they ain't got no regulation, that's the whole thing. It's the regulation about all of these different factions. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because I don't knock nobody, you know, here you my neighbor or you from my neighborhood or we from the same school or we from the same, we believe in the same thing. So
it wasn't popping.
It's like a brotherhood, and I believe in that, and I don't knock that.
Right.
But the thing is, it has to be some structure, it has to be some regulation, and it has to be some discipline. And when you ain't got no discipline amongst your soldiers, then y'all just a rambunctious group. And y'all just a group of renegades, and y'all just a ragtag. Y'all just out here making noise and destruction. Y'all like terrorists. But y'all not even structured. So it ain't no leadership. What it is leadership, but y'all fighting for that. It ain't no, you know, it ain't no it ain't no what they call protocol.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no protocol.
Nobody
So
talk about no rules no more.
exactly, you know, and everybody renegading, and if you're doing it like that, of course you're gonna have chaos. You know, it's gonna be like you know, man.
That's why I'm doing this channel though, OG, is because I'm trying to show people that the streets is dead. And everybody who they thought was major factors and big factors in the streets, they on to something new in life. Nobody cares about that street image no more. It's over with. We did it because we was doing what you trying to survive.
Yeah.
We didn't do it because we thought it was cool. So that's why there wasn't no cameras around doing like this, because we was trying to survive. We weren't trying to be cute and get likes and all that, you know? Like, I think that's the main thing as to why I even wanted to pick up a camera now, but it made me leery and like timid. But we got a future guest coming on here, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all before he come, because I know I'm gonna do it. And his name is Donut. Damn it. Donut, you coming. But brother don't like the camera.
Yeah.
And that's how it is in this city and in our surrounding areas. It's like people do not like the camera. So for you to pick the camera up and me to put it in your face, you like, bro, that shit out of my face, man. You know why, young nigga? I'm young feet, nigga. Watch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's respect. Like, bro, all right, I'm gonna do it respectfully. Yeah. Can I respectfully put this camera in your face, OG? Because I, you know what I'm saying? I got some flowers I want to pass to you, and I want the world to see me give you your flowers. You feel me? Like, that's the route I feel like is more respectable route to go about it versus a nigga just, oh yeah, hey y'all, here go feet. Yeah. I'm out here with feet chilling and we out here rock. Nah, bro, it's a respectable way. And now that's what happened. All the respect went out the window because they see a celebrity. So it's like, oh, let me pull this camera out. Nah, do it with respect. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, you wouldn't have been able to even talk to a nigga like you about a camera feed. You know it. Talk to a nigga about putting a camera in his face, young feet, a camera in risk factor in feet face. Right. Come on. I would have felt weird approaching with the idea.
Right. And that's why it's flipped, you know, and it's different because today that's where you get your leverage from.
Exactly.
That's what people want to see that. And it's also good to have because when people ain't here with us no more,
facts.
We ain't got nothing.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
And so now we understanding the value of this footage. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets it out and you get it from the horse's mouth versus you getting it from different perspective, different rumors and stuff like that. And the authenticity. Cause
have you ever did one of these?
Yeah, I've done some. And really, I kind of, you know what I'm saying, I come to understand the camera. I ain't gonna say I get comfortable, but I come to understand the camera. And because I understand the camera, I know that, man, this is something I gotta do, whether I like it or not. It's just like them football players and them ball players. After the game, some of them, they don't want to, especially if they lost. They gotta get up, man, what happened? What was that last play? But what was you thinking? That's the first thing. What was you thinking? You know what I'm saying? So you out here and people hear about different things that you do and they be like, man, they want to know what the fuck was you thinking? Or they be like, oh man, you did that. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? And it need to be celebrated. It need to be highlighted. And that's why I appreciate you. And so when I first was approached with the idea, I was like, man, shit, what we doing? Because if it's somebody in the street, somebody in the game that's doing something, you know, I want to support, I want to endorse. I don't care if it's merchandise, I don't care if it's if you got a small business, because your small business can be a big business. And if it's big to you, it means something to you. So a lot of people, they compare themselves and they say, yeah, I just got this little something, I got the little, you know, everybody got a little, but then when they put it on Facebook, everybody they want to do this and that and the other. They doing it big. They go from low to big. You know what I'm saying? When the cameras come out now, you know what I'm saying?
It's facts. I hope they ain't go over your head though.
Yeah, and that's why they don't want the camera, because they don't want the trash bags and they don't want the, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. You don't even know what this situation is. You know, you just, what you want, a Rolls Royce in the, you know what I'm saying? You want me to pull out a bunch of bells of glue, you know what I'm saying? No, I mean that's what they want to see. They want to see the
It
glitzy and the
is.
glam.
I swear to God,
If they don't see if they don't see you at the top, they want to see your ass getting beat down, stomped down, getting your earrings took like Messi Moore, all of this old shit. You know what I'm saying? And they want to see you getting humiliated, or they want to see you glorified and then they're gonna still cap at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, and I'm glad you asked, what do I live for? You know, so my thing is I have to decide, am I gonna live for my fans? Am I gonna live for my family? Am I gonna live for the street? Am I gonna live for the turf, my block? What am I gonna live for?
Or you gonna live for yourself?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Am I gonna live for my cause? Am I gonna live for some shit that I believe in?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because then I feel comfortable when I go.
Do you feel like you comfortable right now?
Yeah, man.
Like if you was to leave right now, do you feel like you would be comfortable like you made your mark?
Man, I'll be frustrated, right? I'll be frustrated right now, right? Because it's some things. It's like I'm running out with my shoes untied. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And some of these guys, they don't understand that because they wearing Crocs. They ain't even. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like a nigga with.
But it's like when you running out there. You know what I'm saying? We used to, you know, man. What the fuck? Man, can you, man? And I had to think about what he said. Did you hear that? Sweatpants with no pockets. They don't even make them no more. But they have. And until you done seen some sweatpants and experience, you know, see the girls, if you got girls on your channel, if the girls they like sweatpants with no pockets, because that's like gray sweatpants to them. You know what I'm saying?
You see these men walking around with them on, you get confused, like, boy, you ain't got no pockets?
What?
You ain't got no pockets? What's going on? So speaking of pockets, OG, what do you feel like was the biggest bag that you've seen in this rap game?
What you mean? I mean,
like,
the biggest bag.
Like since you started rapping till now, like what was the biggest check you seen out of this rap stuff?
I'm gonna say now I've seen some checks, right? Mm-hmm. And the checks look, the checks is cool because they come. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's a $75 check that's coming every week. It's 52 weeks in a year, right? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes a check, it might be $3,
it's gonna add up.
Yeah. But the biggest payoff, man, real shit, boots on the ground, is this right here. You know what I'm saying? The biggest payoff is this right here, connecting with my peoples who, you know, to know somebody been vibing with a nigga, rocking with a nigga for so many years and connecting right here. This is the payoff. Because as I move through the city, you know, them checks, it ain't gonna give me the access that I need, right? It ain't gonna give me the protection that I need, right? From trouble seen and unseen. It ain't gonna give me the leverage that I need. What give me the leverage and shit is this right here, boots on the ground, connecting, and real life people, and actually having a relationship with somebody. And so when I connect with Naeem, when I catch him in the streets, grinding, hustling, and like, hey, I know you. Hey, you so and so and such and such. I'm such and such. This is what I'm doing. Oh, he's like, man, I know you do this, but this is what I do. Oh, you do this. You've been supporting me for this long. What you got? I'm gonna support you. You got ball caps. Started from ball caps after Trump.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Leads. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I call him. I call him just out the blue. Hey, bro, I'm finna hit the road. I need a cap. Have I done that before? I need a KC Bobcat because I'm finna hit the road. And so I connect with guys like this.
I was going to do this later in the interview, y'all. But this man is an honorable legend. He ain't no peasant. He ain't no rodent. None of that. He's an honorable legend.
Appreciate that.
I gotta flip. I gotta come step on the other side of here so y'all can see the other half of this show that we got for y'all, because a lot of y'all speak to be the #1 Rich the Factor fans and the #1 Felix Mitchell fans. And in reality, I'm about to introduce y'all and I'm about to show y'all right here on camera firsthand itself. The #1 Rich the Factor and Felix Mitchell fan himself, Nima. Step on here, Lex O'Neal, man. Lex O'Neal, man. What's up, my guy, man?
Man, he put me on the spot, man.
No cap, man. Moving around. Get it together,
you.
get together.
I
Buddy.
ain't seen that. We good.
Yeah, hey, let me tell. Hey, my guy, we been slapping hands, man, all over the town. We be on the grind. He be on his grid. I'll be on mine.
That's major.
We run into one another. Man,
That's major love. Hey, look, so that's major love. I wanted to
Appreciate it, man.
You know
Means a
what I'm
lot,
saying?
man.
I wanted to add this in there for y'all to know this too, though, man, because he gave Nima a lot of flyers off camera, like. But when Nima was gone, he went to go make a run and stuff. Like the flyers he gave you, brother, was the same that I feel like he deserved, but he was giving to you, like, bro. That dude is a hustler, bro. Like every time I see him, he hustling, bro. Like selling hats out the trunk. Selling CDs out, selling whatever, like, bro, every time I see this man, he's hustling. That's the one thing I want this camera to see and these young viewers to see. Y'all see how many people is viewing the channel. Y'all see how many people is watching and watching us. I want them to see that, not the fake way gangster style. I want them to see that. He said he respect this man because he's a...
And not no greasy cat.
Come on.
He ain't greasy either.
Come on.
You
He
know
said
what
he
I'm
said he
saying?
respect the man off
You know what I'm
just
saying?
genuineness, just not being a gangster, not being tough, not being an overly active type of person in the streets, but being a gritter, being himself and being true to who he really is. For y'all that don't know, I promise, what was Felix Mitchell and Rich's first album together?
Man, they had the pole position. I remember he was on the pole position too.
Come on,
so you
but
had pole position. You had 8.8 pounds north side system.
Yeah.
Man.
Now, what I'm telling y'all is that, listen, y'all will not find nobody in Kansas City, Missouri that goes harder for them or that represents state name that's not signed to MFR than Nima. Like, dude, listen, I wouldn't even know about Felix Mitchell or Rich the Factor if it wasn't for them. And he moves correctly, like hustling, grinding, not illegal, not no bogus stuff. He's really grinding. So Nima, if I can ask you, like, because that's what this is about. It's about passing flowers and giving flowers. I want to ask you, brother, what influenced you to make you think that you wanted to even follow Felix Mitchell's path, as far as, because I ain't gonna put your car in here, but the Lexuses, the old school 87 Monte Carlos, like the stuff that you used to drive and deprive in my brain, the words you used to say, and then put they quotes right behind it. I want to hear it for the camera to know, brother. Where did you get driving a Lexus from? Where did you get half of this stuff from?
Oh yeah, man. You gonna get me in the story time, man, because I could probably have my own interview. But man, this was my pops, man, moved us out to Independence, man. And we started off over there, what's that, Castlebrook? That's over there by the 7-Eleven on 40 Highway.
Yeah.
We touched down there as Independence back in the 90s, the late 90s. We ended up moving down the street. We was only over there for about a year or two before we moved down the street. That put us back in Kansas City, Missouri School District. So I'm coming home to Kansas City, Missouri School District, and I went to Van Horn. And I met Nico's big cousin. That's my brother, man. Otis Williams, man. If y'all know Otis, that's my nigga to the death of me, man. I played football with him on a freshman team, and he was clicked up with my big bro, and I didn't even know that. So, you know, Otis introduced me to the first Rich the Factor tape, and, man, I loved it, man. I loved it, man. And one of the things that got me hooked on Rich and MFR is that they were talking about getting money. They were diverse in their raps, but they spoke a lot about getting money. See, the things that y'all listen to today, it's hard for me to listen to new artists because y'all be on a bullshit. I'm
No, come on. No cussing. Sorry, brother. You good, though. Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all be listening to a lot of that drill rap, and they don't talk about getting no money. They don't talk about doing no fly stuff. They don't talk about being no player.
Yeah.
They don't give you nothing to aspire to. Back in the day, MFR had the town on lock. And when the mixtape started coming, it was going crazy.
So if you could get him some game on what influenced you as far as the card game go, which verse, which song would you say played first for you to get repetitive on that side?
It was a lot, man. I had to go back, man. You put me on the spot, man. I got so much of this stuff in my mind.
Come on with it. Which song you think stuck first? Which one you think stuck first and made you say, "Oh, I gotta go get that card"?
You know what? There was one with Rich. My man Rich was like, He said his partner Lexi looked just like my Essie, but the smile talk could get a nigga chalked on specs. And I gotta stay on the tip and not the ball of my feet. And when it's funky, I'll be riding with heat. Boy, y'all gotta know about that, man. Y'all gotta go back. All my young life, when I talk to them,
Come on, you hear me? You hear me?
When I talk to my young life and I'm coming through, I'll be telling them, nah, y'all need to go listen to Rich. Don't start at the Rich the Factor tapes that's coming out now. Y'all need to go back to the first chapter.
Go back to what?
Book.
Go back to what,
Man,
brother?
go all the way to pole position and 8.8 pounds, the North Star system, and work your way up through. You gotta go get big time. You gotta get factorism, rush with the bench and bricks, cocaine cowboy, turf habits, man, from rapping twine. Y'all gotta go back and
Man, listen, this man will keep going for y'all. He will keep going if I don't stop him. He will keep going, chat. What I'm telling y'all is it's not a Rich the Factor and Felix Mitchell fan that's more serious than this. So not even to keep asking a repetitive question, but I hear you say it a lot. So I want you to say it for them. Give them one of them songs as the was said, I'm about to go cop me a Lexus. Cause you ain't stopped copping Lexuses ever since. And every time you cop a Lexus, you play Rich and Fee first. So let me hear it, brother. Which song was it?
Man, let me see. I'm trying to think of the titles, man.
Yeah, y'all can go ahead now.
I'm a hustler, fed like Little P. I gotta carry my weight. Federal state, every corner that you serve a hustle making a serve from a piece of a bird. My man Rich got a verse in there. He was like striking a Lex through the jets like I do on my Chevy. Yeah, that man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think my first bar where I first heard it was when he said, I think he was on there with Messy Marv. Oh, he said old school Chevys, Ferraris, and Lexus, boy.
Yeah. Oh, that's worldwide.
He said from the whoop to the city, we built the coalition foundation like V-Dub on Dub, bitch. Yeah, man, we can keep going for years, man. Y'all know Rich the Factor, a real legend. I'm gonna put that song in there too, man. But listen, I just want to know for the people that may not know, so we can jump back into this exclusive fee joint before this light give out on us. I'm just curious though, Neen, if you could say one thing to the brother next to you, what would it be, man?
Man, you know what? I say, I appreciate you for showing me love when you see me out in the streets.
Sure.
Man, Fee was never Hollywood. Like I said, I first ran into Fee. I think I met him at the rooftop when he came home, but I met Fee in the streets at Walmart on 40 Highway back in 2011. It was 11, 12-ish. Back when I got my first apartment in my name. No roommates, no brother, no nothing. So, yeah, I met Fee then, man, and he gave me his number like it was nothing. So, yeah.
Real solid, down-to-earth dude, man.
Yeah. Gratitude for not being Hollywood.
For sure. My nigga, shout out to Neem, man. But I was definitely getting in that, so I ain't want you to get him too many gems, man, because my mans did do some time. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't want them to not give him his flowers on that too, because he did it correctly. Yeah. So let's get into that, brother. If you don't mind, man, what did you get locked up for, and what year was it that you got locked up? Because I noticed that you had got locked up in like your prom, you know? Like you had got, they took you down in your... We back, man. Battery died, man. We back, chat. We back. But where we left off at was giving brother his flowers, of course, as usual, because he deserved a whole bouquet of them up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, though, man, he went to go do some time, and I was just trying to figure out what that was for, though, chat. So we tuning right back in where we left off at. So, brother, if you don't mind letting the world know, you said you went down in 96. Yeah, 96. What you go down for?
Shoot. Yeah.
How long you do?
I did 11 and some change.
Damn. Real OG for y'all right there.
Yeah, I went in 96 and got out at the end of 2007.
Damn. Man, lucky we got you back, man. You lost a lot of money while you was down, a lot of assets and stuff.
Yeah.
People always go through
Well,
that,
but
boy. When they go to jail, boy,
that didn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
No.
The man says that my freedom is what was, you know what I'm saying, is what was important.
Facts.
You know, and I came out with a whole nother outlook. You know, now, like I was saying, like I have to make a choice what I'm going to live for, what I'm going to do this for. Am I going to build my career? Am I going to build my family? Am I going to build my community? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I really chose, like, my family's important, but if I build my community, they'll reap the benefits. If I build my community, you know, the rap game is important, but I feel like, you know, that's not the legacy that I just want to be encapsulated in.
Right,
and that's why you say, if I was to go today, would I be? No, because I feel like I've let my fans down as far as my releases. I feel like I should be releasing more often, especially with the technology today. I should be releasing an album like every month, every week, you know what I'm saying? But I be doing too many other things.
Respect. Hey, brother, stop. Do you think that sitting down that long in from 96 to 2007, do you think that kind of messed up your rap career? People kind of forgot about you a little bit? No?
Nope. The way the game is today, they could be hot overnight.
Right.
All they gotta do is just come through with a Rolls Royce, and then everybody's just, you know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
So that's real easy.
Big facts.
You know, just slide through with a Rolls Royce, and the game will change. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So are you and Rich the Factor still doing music? Because you know, when
Yeah.
as soon as y'all drop a song, just like you said, that's the Rolls Royce right there. As soon as it drop, it's here we go, back to the top.
Yeah. I mean, where we at? And so I was asked a question, you know, a little while ago. Do I feel how do I feel where I'm at? I enjoy where I'm at because I enjoy connecting, you know.
Right.
Do I want a gazillion dollars? Yeah, that'd be cool. But how would I behave? You know what I'm saying? Will I still be, the legacy that I want to promote is one where I'm connected. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because when you ask me, you know, out of all the checks, what's the most, you know, them checks don't get me through the doors. When I'm out of town and I'm somewhere, and you know, it's love that get me through the doors.
Right.
It's relationships with people, real life relationships in real time, you know, that get me through these different doors behind the scenes and doing different things, you know. And like when I'm running for office, you know, that, like when I sat on my bunk in the joint, I was like, man, I came up with a bucket list. I want to do the shit that I, you know what I'm saying? I want to, all that shit I dream about.
Right.
Running for, I was like, man, that'll be some crap. I'm sitting up getting high, and I'm like, man, they was telling me I need to run for office. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna let that nigga like me, you know what I'm saying? But then as I look at it, they might.
Right.
And then the people start pushing for me and shit, and I'm like, okay, well, I gotta do it, you know? So now, and what I do it for, that's the thing. I do it for the streets. It's to give the guys connections in the streets that they otherwise wouldn't have had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody didn't come to you about some financial literacy, you'll be out here like the rest of these guys, you know what I'm saying, on some fugazi stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But when you get educated, when people is reading, and then you reading, you know what I'm saying, and you confirming things, then you move different, and different stuff mean, different things is important to you then.
Right.
You know, and you don't chase after the BS.
Right. No, that's facts though. That's facts. That's definitely facts. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I feel like people kind of fell asleep on you a little bit. Like once you went to jail, because you definitely was going crazy. So, but that's another story. But do you feel like the rap scene changed when you got out of jail?
Absolutely, it did. Like I say, everybody put things. They was doing DVDs when I got out.
Right.
Now those same DVDs is documentaries, and then they telling you. And the beautiful thing about it is, now they coming out telling you, so and so didn't pay me shit. Such and such didn't pay me. I didn't get paid nothing. I was out there and I wasn't getting nothing. So now all of these guys that we thought was on top really wasn't nowhere. And they still ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, they going and making these contracts and they getting 50,000, 10,000, 80,000, 100,000. I'm like, man, you can make that at McDonald's. I'm not gonna sign no contract if I can make the shit at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? You can make 35, 50,000 working at McDonald's.
Big fight.
and be living better than them. You got benefits and all of that. They going on strike and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they trying to find work. All they got is the fame. That's why Cuz say, that's why Rich the Factor say it's bucks over fame, man. You know, people, you know.
I can have that money, give me the money.
Man.
Have the fame, give me the money.
Man, I can go 2-3 states over. Pull up at a gas station, gas up. And I see a brother in some rims. And he be bumping MFR. You know what I'm saying? Amazing to me. Amazing. You know what I'm saying? He's not bumping Lil Wayne. He's not bumping, you know, 2 Chainz or, you know what I'm saying? He's bumping Underground and he's bumping Rich the Factor. He's bumping MFR. He's bumping Slicks Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, that's impressive to me. And that's what I'm like, man, I need to go. I need to get back to work. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm steady in the community working with these, man, trying to keep people alive, man.
What you doing right now is major.
People, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. What you doing right now is major, bro. You helping. That shit count. For sure, for sure. You gotta know we overly appreciative, especially I'm speaking for the community ahead of time before they even see the flick. I'm telling them ahead of time, we overly appreciative. That's why I'm about to tell you, look, get some food. I'm hearing these bugs and shit get the functioning back here.
That's right, that jail.
We ain't dealing with no bugs, chatting. They came to clean it up and do a quote on it, and we got somebody coming to clean it up. We got a 35, what is it, 35, 12? I don't know, somewhere down there in Indiana though. We got another one down there too that need to be cleaned up. Just like this, y'all see the bags and everything in here. We ain't in here because it's cute or because we thought it was cool. We in here because this is another one of my properties and it needs to be cleaned up. I was gonna show y'all the upstairs and all the whole 9, but it's not bad. I did a quick little tour, but it's really not bad though.
And here go your new tenant.
And here go the tenant, you feel me? And it's like that. But we about to go take brother to go get some food. Oh, but yeah, man, we back, man. We here at the stove, man. Y'all see where we at with it, man. Whoop. 51st, Walren. You know? Uncle Day-Day. You know what I'm saying? We at Uncle Day-Day food spot. Brother said he was a little hungry, man. So we about to grab some little munch-ons, you know? On a peaceful note, but I hope y'all enjoying it so far, man. For the people who not, stay tuned, you might get excited. But we on 51st, man. 51st and Walren, as y'all just seen brother show you, man. And we here with Day-Day's food spot. It's called One Bite. This food, to me, is amazing. And it's always made from scratch. That's the even better part about it. That's the even better part about it. It be made from scratch. So I'm about to go in here and order what I always order, which is a burger. Brother wants some pizza. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about it, man. Day in a life with a OG fee, man.
Man, it's the block right here. For sure.
What's going on over there? How you doing? Blessed, brother.
Right on, bro.
For sure. Just official love. Y'all see how the city treat me, man. Still feed. Still the Felix Mitchell, man.
How you been, man?
Been blessed, man. Been blessed.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man.
Bear, how you doing, baby?
What up?
Yeah, got a couple of cards down there.
Hey, let me see so I can get y'all a close up of this shit. I'm gonna go crazy. Like I want a burger. You heard me? Hey, Bear. Hey, can you tell Bear? Hey, can you tell Bear so that music down for you? Name. Ask Bear. Hey,
I got you.
You ain't speaking to the camera?
What's up with it?
I told him where we was at. I told him it's One Bite. I told him everything is coming natural and handmade. You hear me? Shout out to Annie. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, y'all see how it's going. What's going in there? Huh? Oh, that's chicken and waffles. Okay. 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 Okay.
What up, bro? How you been, man? What's going on, man? What up, cuz? Man, looking good, man.
That's what happened with two OGs, rub elbows, man.
Good to see you, man.
Hey, man, watch out, bro. Don't be walking in my videos, bro. Come around the back, bro, before you fist on. Whoa, Jew, watch out, brother.
How you doing, man? Yeah, man.
You see what I'm on?
up there at Family Dollar, man, on Sunday, man. And tell me, hey, man. He was like, man, I see you, man. I'm pulling up on you, man. Fee. Fee? Yeah. Fee? Yeah.
Fee. Young Fee, Felix Mitchell.
Yeah.
Damn, OG, you been living on a rock?
Sometimes.
You don't know what this is?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay, respect. You not from Kansas City?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you been under a rock, OG.
Okay, you from the north side.
Yeah, he been sleeping under a rock. He playing crazy. You know what Rich the Facker is? Ain't no way you don't know Fee. Ain't no way, OG. Ain't no way.
I'm a little older than you.
Yeah.
Probably a lot older than you.
Yeah, north side, though.
North side.
Wayne Minor, Shelton, Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm with him.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Oh, man. Oh,
Birthday, I see they the same with everything.
Johnson's bars. You know what I'm saying?
My people too.
Yeah, they're my people. You know what I'm saying? Wayman, Reggie, yeah.
I go to the street side.
Ronnie.
I fuck with him.
Yeah, Ronnie, that's why I was
Real OG, man. Real OG here in the flesh,
Oh,
man.
little Kev?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
What's up, Just another day in work, man. You see what I'm doing, You see my life, man. Another day in work, man. But I had to wake him up and tell him to do everything from scratch. What you about to make a pizza? Everything come from scratch, man.
Hey, man, don't come to me like that, man. You don't want that smoke.
I'm gonna get copyrighted.
They call it leave well enough alone.
I told y'all it's called One Bite. Or y'all just come up here and ask, where's the specialty? Where the Nico special? He gonna get you sturdy.
Yeah.
He gonna get you sturdy. Oh no, by the time this video come out, trust me, his line gonna be out that door. They gonna come see what you talking about, huh?
Appreciate
Tell him just come up here and ask for the Nico special. He got y'all.
Oh, yeah?
For sure.
Cheese.
Y'all see everything is made from scratch. Y'all see that, right? Everything is made from scratch. From the hand.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't whipping dope with our hands no more. This is what I'm doing with them now. It's the new dope.
Oh, yeah. He been doing this for some years.
It's the new dope, yeah. If you ain't been to One Bite, come check them out. And it's definitely certified by the food department. Certified. For everybody that might have a smart comment, it's certified.
Yeah. We all.
No, that ain't what. That ain't what. That ain't what we want, man.
We had all the territory.
Wayne Minor, TV Watkins. Yeah. Jimmy used to holler. You know what I'm saying? When Jimmy used to have the box on the guy, with strips and all of that.
I'm be trying to steal on sauce now. He just gamed y'all up on camera right quick. And he over there whipping them burgers up. Stop playing like this ain't the best kitchen in the hood. One Bite. 51st and Wallen. One Bite. That's the number right there. Do not play on the number. Just call Place your order and pull up. The menu is longer than Prospect and Truce put together.
Oh shit.
Come check him out. Come check him out.
You put me on there, they be like, hey, and the two-stepper is here.
Uh-oh.
OG two-step.
Oh, you gonna get busy? You gonna get busy for him one time? Oh, you gotta give him a sample. You gotta give him a something.
Yeah, your people like, yeah, he ain't never looked at it. Yeah, we got one bite. One bite is what it is.
Unc said one bite for sure. So when they doing the food reviews, I don't understand why they not coming to Unc to do the food review. Like he ain't got the best food.
Best.
Homemade. You're not gonna find no better homemade food in the city, man. I stamp that. Especially not in the hood. Y'all crazy. When you come to the hood, you gotta come spit through Unc. Big facts. That's why that's all I get. I be so hooked on that burger, I don't even be wanting to Philly.
When I first came over here, I just sat right there and
Make sure when y'all tap in, y'all come up here and holler at Unc about the Nico special, man. You're gonna get you sturdy. That's the code, that's the secret code to come in and get sauced up. Come on with it. I'm gonna look out for you. That's the discount. The discount code is Nico. Yeah, come up here and use that discount. Come get your shit discounted. Come get some of this good homemade, you know what I'm saying? We'll use the Nico. So that way Unc know where y'all came from. Let him know. That's the code. That's that prize pick code. Prize picks for him right quick. Plenty of liquor. Plenty of liquor, of course. Of course. We know we got some shot takers in the building.
How y'all doing?
Doing all right. How you doing? How you doing? Definitely Happy New Year's. Oh, damn. Unc, I didn't even see you put that motherfucker over there. I didn't even see you put it over there. It's gonna come out that side when it's ready, y'all. Y'all see them burgers back there looking like Granny's burgers? It smell like Granny's kitchen in here, too. And don't be telling the whole world. For real, they gonna be like, he childish, he childish. You know I'm about to hear everybody's mouth in the comments.
What, Nico, get a burger? Let me get one too. You want a cheeseburger?
Get the, yep, you can put it all on one ticket.
Everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomatoes, all that, man. Mayo, ketchup, mustard, pickles.
Big boy burger. Yeah, it's the word. Big boy burger.
I think I had the Philly. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I might have to come back and get it again, man, because I ain't had the burger yet.
Hello.
Double burger. It's good. Order like that. I know you can handle two of them. They calling you already. Somebody on your line blew him up. They calling in now. One bite, man. Take one bite, man. Take your order.
Hold on.
I usually block them. I didn't even block them yet.
Okay. While Unc over there whipping it up and getting busy back there, y'all, we gonna get back to the Juki Jones on the Juki Jones so that way y'all don't lose focus. We gonna get back to it. You know, Unc, you ready to tax me, ain't you? You know we ain't going nowhere. You see
It's that behind the scenes.
We over here chilling, huh? You over there talking about it now.
You got me too. Don't worry about it. Don't feel bad.
Worry about that at the end.
And we family.
Huh?
He's still, yeah.
Nemo was wondering the same thing. He loved him some Mello.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mello, Slicks, Gotcha, RIP, brother. Shout out to Rich the Factor. Shout out to Young Fee. Shout out to the entire MFR crew, man, for everybody that may be hating on him. I don't think y'all got that many haters, though, do y'all?
It's a few.
You not seen a couple?
Huh?
You seen a couple?
Just a few.
Hey, Ray, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never really seen a Rich the Factor hater. I ain't never seen nobody say they don't like. I heard what you said when you said it was somebody that didn't like him, but they respected it. I never even heard nobody out their mouth say they don't like.
Them niggas is rare. You can trade them niggas in for $1 million. They so rare.
I swear to God, like I've never heard it. Drop it in the comments if y'all heard it though, because I want to know who don't like Rich the Factor in Kansas City, Missouri, or across the world. Because clearly that's where the support coming from all across. Let us know. So what schools did you go to, brother?
Woodland, Northeast.
Whittier.
Whittier.
That's a real OG school right there.
Ain't gonna know Whittier.
I did.
You a real OG.
Yeah, right over there on Bells, man.
Okay.
And Westport. You know what I'm saying?
I went there too.
That's where Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, he went to Westport.
What's that?
Yeah. JJ. Yeah. There was a few of them. There was a bunch of them. Nico. There was a few of them that went to Westport.
Not this Nico.
They stay right there.
Not Nico, but Nico.
Oh, Nico.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from the west side. You know what I'm saying?
No, he from the Friday.
Yeah, but he's from the Jets. Yeah, he's also from he's definitely from the Jets.
We all
But he
moved around.
grit on the west side.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we was talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? Guys moving around because everybody couldn't just go anywhere and get money. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be that certain kind to be able to move around and still clutch a buck. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
up with it, brother?
You know what I'm saying?
Look at him.
What's up,
Look
brother?
at him. But back to the this fire interview, man. You and Rich the Factor had something called was it Aurora?
Yeah, U-Group, the Underground Recording Union, and that's still something we're coordinating. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have lawyers and all of that when you get in different parts of the country. So that's an underground recording union. You know, that's what U-Group is. And we get all the different artists, local artists, different parts of the town. You know, and not only from this city, from other cities as well. Producers, engineers.
You got yell at them feet.
You also get the street team, the promoters, the photographers, the videographers. You get all of these people with U-Group. You know, so it's like an umbrella, and it's a union for the artists. You know what I'm saying? So to where everybody's getting paid. You know, we want to make sure everybody eat. The underground artists, the independent artists. That's what we about. We about the blacktop. You know,
the blacktop giants, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So you and Rich the Factor still pulling that out?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you said it was pronounced as what now?
U-Group. Underground Recording Union.
Okay.
That's what that is.
That's hard.
So you ain't even gotta be a rapper to be a part of this. You know, you could be a photographer, an engineer, you could be a promoter. You know, it's different people. Anybody that's a part of the entourage. You know what I'm saying? We need stylists, all of that. You know,
I'm hearing it. He's telling you how to reach out.
Movies and all of that stuff too. So we need editors, people who know how to do all of that stuff.
You got an Instagram?
Instagram, yeah.
Like how can they reach out to you? Instagram and Facebook?
Instagram and Facebook. Felix Mitchell the Billionaire on Instagram. Felix Mitchell the Billionaire on Facebook.
I'm gonna put them clips in there for y'all so y'all can go ahead and see his page too.
Yeah. So we'll be putting content on these different channels and different stations and all of that.
So a major question, I was just curious, do you got kids and do they rap?
Yeah. So, you know, I got a son, he be doing music and stuff, and he also do the clothes. I guess he just naturally just picked up the habit. He was first out here selling CDs, but everybody was asking him, hey, you got some music? You got some music? I want to buy your CD. So he decided he was going to start making CDs, making music. And it sounds pretty good. He be making videos and all that, you know. So,
That's dope.
There's quite a few artists, you know, but I like the music that he be putting out. You know, he's with this young life, you know. So he keeps me connected. You know, we can.
All right,
hey,
love, brother.
Be safe.
Love, brother. So OG, do you see your kids making it as far as you made it?
I see them. I would like for them to go farther in whatever it is that they doing than whatever, however far I go. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
So, but they got their own brand, they got their own stamp, they got their own legacy that they forging. You know, these young guys, they with the young life, and he got children of his own. So he got a course that he's forging for himself. You know, and that's why I say, people be out here, they say they living for this person and that person and all of that. You really got to find a great cause to live for, because it ain't no permanent enemies or permanent friends, permanent interests, you know, because your friends, they'll turn on you, and your enemies will side with you. You know what I'm saying? And be looking crazy. And that's
like
what
that,
we got to
though,
be
dude.
looking. We really got to look at that, especially when we look at the obituaries and we show up at these funerals and stuff, and we be like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? We was connected. Had I known that, you know what I'm saying? Then I wouldn't have just flew off the handle like I did. Or I wouldn't have, you know, moved like how I moved had I known what I known. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes things is inevitable. Some people, they just ornery and evil, you know, but then you got guys that really is good in the game. And, you know, sometimes they do things, you know, people don't agree with the choices that they make. You know, it may be somebody that you really like that got ousted or something like that. But we got to understand, you know, the life that we live in and the consequences that come with it. You know what I'm saying? And the people that it affects. So that's why I say, when I went to the joint, I had a different understanding coming out. You know what I'm saying? And so I started looking at things a little bit different. And so with the young life, they like, man, you gotta have a body. But the thing is, the only bodies that y'all looking at is your brother. Another, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Ain't nobody going after the cops. Ain't nobody going after ain't nobody going after none of these people who really doing you dirty. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that this is what you need to do, but I'm saying, but you turning on, you just hating. Y'all just on some ego shit.
Real,
Man.
though.
I done been
Real.
there. I understand that shit. Like colors. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the era where it was banging. Crips and Bloods. You know what I'm saying? Serious. And then in the joint it was the same type of thing, but it kind of changed because we understood shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's good. Come on through, bro.
Oh yeah, you good, bro.
Hey,
You already in there. You good.
Man.
You in there. Appreciate you for blessing the camera too. Appreciate you, man. For sure.
That's one thing to kill a can for 12, man. All day.
I gotta go eat.
He said two-stepping king that is too for the record.
All day.
Drop it in the comments if y'all think it's a bluff session there.
Yeah.
What's up, how y'all doing?
All right.
Then we go to Jay Rogers. Westport.
Boy. Alumni.
I figured.
Tigers.
Nah, for sure. I'm telling you, Westport.
No, not just Tigers, but fighting
So,
Tigers. Fighting Tigers.
So, would you work with any Kansas City rap artists today? We see how they got the little YN trend going. Would you step in and work with them?
Yeah.
The little YN rappers?
Absolutely. And then I don't always look at them as YNs. I look at them as YMs, if anything, young men. Because they're not gonna be young niggas forever. They gonna grow up, they got kids, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with young balls, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with a few of these young artists, you know, the ones that's coming out. I done done some music with them, you know, and I'm excited about the music I'm excited about the brand and how they invest in themselves. That's what I like to see, and how they taking it to different levels, you know, and how they networking and moving around. That's what I like to see.
So you did an album while you was locked up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a whole album while you was locked up? To do an album while you locked up in 96 that's insane.
Yeah,
Who was doing that back then?
The only other person I think did that was, I know X-Rated and Mac Dre, they did some stuff over the phone, but I actually did some stuff in the studio and released it, you know, while I was out. Or released it while I was still locked up, you know, but it was called Don't Become the Prey. That was one of the it was the Indictment. The name of the album was called Indictment, and One of the hit songs is "Don't Become the Prey" with Pistol Pete on there. Pistol Pete, he
I
was
was
a
getting
bank
to that
robber.
too.
He was one of the OGs. You know,
That was my
connected
next
with a
question I was
whole
getting
lot
to.
of
I was
OGs.
wondering what you and Pistol Pete's relationship was like.
Oh yeah, man, solid guy.
And who was Pistol Pete for the people that may not know?
Pistol Pete.
If you can't stand right here, we're gonna step right here so that way we don't get
Excuse me, my bad.
Now, y'all done?
So, Pistol Pete, he was one of the bank robbers. That's what they used to do. You know, my pops, their generation, they was all bank robbers. And so, and they didn't just rob banks. They would rob grocery stores and all that. You know, check cashes and all of that. And then when the ATMs came about, they were snatching them ATMs. They'll put toe chains around them and all of that, right? But that's how Pistol Pete used to get down.
So y'all was close.
Yeah, we was close.
What happened to him?
So he passed away. He ended up getting out of prison. We was locked up together, but he got a medical parole, and he ended up passing away. You know, but Pistol Pete, he was a musician also. He knew how to play different instruments and all of that. He was a singer. He sang background for different bands. You know, he would fill in for different bands, like when the different like Temptations and different groups would come through, he would fill in for them, playing instruments and all of that.
I ain't never know that.
Yeah, so that's how they used to do. And that's another thing about the music today. You know, back then they used to have bands. You know, they used to have a drummer, the bass player, the acoustics.
That's horizontal.
You know, people who played the different instruments, and then the lead singer and all of that. Right now, the artist, he can pretty much be independent. All he need is, you know, he don't even need a producer no more. He can get the beats off of YouTube.
That's where you know, and then Factor came in there,
just
teaching the independent game.
Take the stage. You know?
That's where y'all came in there, brother.
You know, but the thing about us, we was a group without being a group, without saying that this is the name of the group. We was just a group of guys. You know what I'm saying? And everybody had their own style, and so it was like a method. It was like a good blend. But one thing that was common is where we came from, what we believed in, and plus we was all family. You know what I'm saying? So, and then different guys from the neighborhood and different guys we incorporated, and I guess you could say, for lack of a better word, adopted. You know, it was the same thing. So we was all of one mindset.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
How long?
30 minutes.
But it looked like the food done, brother. I did have a couple more questions, but we're gonna try to multitask while we're doing it. Let me see, brother. Let me get him a good glimpse of this good A1, this good A1ery. Y'all see a stack of receipts right here, so y'all know that I'm gonna eat if y'all come and shop with Ross. He gonna get busy, but we want y'all to come support this black-owned business. Please, come support this black-owned business. If nothing else, come support.
Give back going on Sunday, starting at 11 o'clock. Doing spaghetti and meatballs. Stop around there.
All right.
Come on. That bun glistening at y'all already. It's glistening. I can touch the bun because it's mine, y'all. But we gonna get y'all one of them up close and personals. Y'all know that came out Granny Kitchen. Y'all know that came out Granny Kitchen. I'm gonna bite it off camera quick. I just want y'all to see the inside. Man, that man go crazy back there, y'all. Now check the piece out.
I had to put it in the 12-inch box. I ran out of large box.
Fee. OG Fee.
I'm gonna kill him.
You is not exempt. Come on. Get the people what they've been waiting for. They want to see, is it gas or is it trash? Is it gas or is it trash? OG Fee.
You gotta be like Dave Portnoy. One bite, y'all know the rules.
He said all it took was one bite for you to know. One bite? Is that?
That's gourmet.
Okay. There y'all have
That's
it.
gourmet.
There y'all have it. So we gonna ask you this one last thing, just for this is what I do for my channel, because I'm curious. But if you had one thing to say, my boy,
good looking out.
if you had one thing to say to the youth,
I'm looking for it. All right. Say hey. He came through. He looking for you.
Yeah.
If you had one thing to say to the youth before we get out of here, OG Fee, what would it be?
Man, find something to live for.
Powerful.
You know what I'm saying? Know who you are and believe in yourself.
That's powerful.
Know who you are and believe in yourself.
Just like that, y'all. Just like that. Just like that. There y'all have it. Until the next one, man. We out. Fee.